So in your bag, you will see an Easter basket with 12 eggs, and they're numbered from 1 to 12. So you may want to pause the video right now and line up your eggs, starting with 1 and going through 12. Our story starts out on Palm Sunday, a whole week before Easter. So we're going to take egg number 1 and open it up. And you'll see something that looks like a My Little Pony. 2 of Jesus's friends were looking for a donkey. It was going to be a special donkey because Jesus was going to ride on it. Now go to egg number 2. And you will see a couple of green branches. So when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on the donkey, people were so excited they cut down branches, palm tree branches, from the trees, and they laid them down on the ground like a red carpet, and some of the people waved the palms back and forth and they yelled, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." And Jesus came riding into town just like a king. Now we go to egg number 3. A few days later, on Friday, Jesus gathered with his friends for a special meal. Open up egg number 3 and you will see some bread. Jesus took the bread and he said a prayer of thanks to God for it. He broke it and he gave it to his friends and he said, "This is my body." Now go to egg number 4 and you'll see a cup. Jesus took the cup of wine and he gave thanks for that as well. He shared that with his disciples, with his friends, and he said, "This is my blood." And we call that the Last Supper. Now go to egg number 5 and you'll see 3 dimes. What could that mean? Well, Jesus had a friend named Judas, but Judas had a bad idea. There were people who didn't like Jesus and they wanted him arrested. So Judas decided that he would help these people, and he wanted to be paid for his plan, for his part in Jesus' arrest. And they paid him 30 pieces of silver. So the 3 dimes remind us of the 30 pieces of silver. Now we go to egg number 6. So on the night of the Last Supper, Jesus said to his good friend Peter that before the rooster crows, you're going to pretend that you don't know me, and you're going to do that 3 times. Peter couldn't believe that he would ever do that. But later that night, some people recognized him and they said, "Hey, we know you. You were with that Jesus person." And he said, "No, I wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know him." And then Peter heard the rooster crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo. And he remembered what Jesus said. So the red feather reminds us of the rooster and Peter's denial. So we go to egg number 7 and we will see a purple shirt and a die. So one dice is called a die. Okay, so after Jesus was arrested, the soldiers took his clothes and they gambled to see who would win them. Now we go to egg number 8, and that's the cross. Jesus was put to death on a cross. That's the way that they punished criminals back then. But Jesus hadn't done anything wrong. But he took the blame for everything bad that anyone had ever done or would ever do in the future. We call that day Good Friday. After Jesus died, okay, we're going to egg number 9 now. After Jesus died, they took a piece of white cloth and wrapped up his body in it, and they put it in a tomb, which was like a cave that was carved into a big piece of rock. Now we go to egg number 10, and you'll see a rock. So a big rock was put in front of the tomb, in front of the opening, like a door. Jesus' body was in the tomb all day Saturday. And then on Sunday morning, some of his women followers came to the tomb. They were carrying spices. So open up number 11. Smell that. Maybe that's what the spices smelled like. And it was their custom to put spices on a dead body. And as they were walking along, they thought, I wonder who will move that stone for us. That was an awfully large stone. Now open egg number 12. Surprise, it's empty. When the women arrived at the tomb, they saw that the stone had been rolled away to the side. And there was an angel there, and he said, Jesus isn't here. He's alive. Go and tell his friends. They looked in, they saw that the tomb was empty, and they ran away to spread the good news. Jesus is alive. So there you have it, the story of Easter. And you can use your eggs to practice telling the story. And maybe you could share it with your family on Easter. I'm sure they would love to hear that story.